Yes, class 7. Today we are going to start our lesson number 3. Its name is Lorna Dion. First is given the introduction of the story. Look here, the introduction. John Reed, it's a boy, is the central character of that story. John Reed lived with his mother and sisters in a lonely part of England called Exmoor. When John was 12, his father was killed by the Jones. These were actually the robbers who lived in a nearby valley. Living with the Jones was a little girl called Lorna, who had been taken away from her mother by the Jones. It means that she was not from them, she was not among from them, but she was kidnapped, she was snatched from her mother. She did not belong to them. This passage tells of John's first meeting with Lorna. Actually, this is one extract from the novel. If you want to read the whole story, you can read the book. That's name is given here, and this is just one passage from that novel or that story. So let's start the story. Now that his father was dead, John made up his mind to take care of his family. He learned to shoot, and one day he went to a nearby town and bought some lead and gunpowder to make bullets for his father's gun. So this passage gave us the introduction of boy that his father was killed, as we also saw that in introduction of the story that his father was killed by robbers. At that time, the boy is only 12 years old. He's quite small, but he felt his responsibility that he has to now look after his family. So he just decided to do something. He just learned how to hunt. He just tried to make the bullets for the gun of his father. Then he decided to hunt for his family. In the winter evenings, they would all sit in the big kitchen. Mrs. Reed would go to sleep. Eliza would read books, Annie would roast apples, and John would make his bullets. So all the family members, they usually sit in kitchen during the winter evenings. And why they are sitting there in the kitchen? Because of the fire, the kitchen is a hotter place to sit in. It's a comfortable place, so they all sitting there. Their mother went to sleep, and all the kids, they are doing their own activities. John also learned about all the work of the farm, and he worked very hard for the next 2 years. It means that he had been working for 2 years, and now he had gotten the age of 14 years. He would sometimes go swimming and fishing also. So in such a smaller age, he has learned many skills just like fishing and swimming, and he also did work on the farm, and he also hunt the animals. Such a skillful and brave boy. One cold February day, when he was 14, John set off by himself to catch fish. He alone went to catch the fish. He put his shoes and stockings in bag round his neck. Stocking mean socks, long socks. Turned up his sleeves and picked up a strong stick. So now he decided to go into the river and try to do fishing. Then he waded up a little river. Waded means just to walk in the river that flowed from the Don Valley. The trees met above his head and kept out the sunlight. So there were trees, and because of the trees there was no sunlight, and everything was very quiet, and John felt cold and lonely as there was nobody nearby. He alone was there on the fishing expedition. Some way up, the river flowed into a big black pool. John pressed close to the rocks and slowly climbed round the pool. So he just managed to walk into the river. He just managed to press his foot on the stones and pass the river and cross the river. At one end, A waterfall ran down a steep, slippery cliff. John wanted to see what was at the top, so he decided to climb it. So, when he reached on the other side, there was a waterfall. He wanted to see from where it is coming, and he wanted to climb the mountain to see the other side. At first, the water knocked him back into the pool, and he was nearly drowned. Luckily, his stick caught in the rock and held him up. He struggled back to the foot of the waterfall and then started to climb up it. So, when the boy started to climb, there was a pressure of water, and this pressure of water just struck him back. He fell into the pool. He would be drowned, but luckily his stick just caught hold by some stones, and he was also caught hold by his stick, and in this way he just survived. And again he started to climb the mountain. It was a hard climb, and once John nearly slipped and fell. Again, the second time he was near to fell, but he escaped. He had cramps and his legs hurt so much that when he managed to reach the top, he fainted. So it was very hard to climb the mountain as there was waterfall also. So he got many injuries on his body, and finally, when he reached the top of the mountain, he just fainted. He became unconscious. When John opened his eyes, he found himself in a Don's Valley. A beautiful little girl with large dark eyes and thick dark hair was kneeling beside him. Her dress had a white top and a skirt of rich colors. So when he came into his senses, he saw there was a girl. He was looking towards him, and she was quite beautiful girl, and her dress was very colorful, and she was looking at the boy. She had been rubbing John's forehead with a handkerchief. When John sat up, she said, "Oh, I'm so glad you will be better soon, won't you?" Then she said, "What's your name? And why have you come here?" So, when he came into his senses, he found that a girl was sitting nearby, and she was just rubbing his forehead with a handkerchief. And when he came into senses, he just felt relaxed and asked his name. "My name is John Reed," answered John, "and I have been fishing. Who are you?" And the girl replied, "I am Lorna Doone." She answered in a low voice, for she was ashamed of her name. Do you imagine why she was ashamed of her name? As her name was relating to Dawn, and they were not good people, they were robbers. So she felt ashamed of her relationship with such type of people. That's why she told her name in a low voice. She looked so sad that John offered to give her his fish. Then she began to cry, and John was so upset that he wanted to comfort her. And that's why he just also offered her his fish that he caught from the river. But Lorna was still frightened, and she said, "Please go now. The Dons would kill both of us if they found you here." So she was afraid of those robbers, and she warned the boy that if they found them there, they would kill both of them. "But I shall come back," said John, "and bring you some of our apples, and perhaps show you my puppies and a thrush with a broken leg that I caught. And I should like to be your friend, Lorna." So boy, on the warning of the girl, decided to go, but he told her at the same time that he would come back and he would give her some gifts and show her some of his belongings. Actually, he wanted to be a friend of that girl. The next page. Lorna was just saying that she would like that too when they heard a shout. Lorna was terrified, for she knew that Dons were coming to look for her. So, in the first line, we can see that the girl was also happy to find the boy as a friend. She also wanted to be a friend of that boy, but she was also afraid at the same time with the robbers, as she knew that when they came there and they tried to find the girl. Come home with me, Lorna, said John. My mother would look after you. No, I can't do that, said Lorna. The dons will not hurt me, but you must hide until they have gone. I will show you an easier way out. So the boy came there from a very hard way from but just climbing the mountain. Now the girl told him that I will tell you some easier way back to your home. Just hide here until the robbers go away. So John hid himself Sir John hid until he saw Lorna carried off on the shoulders of one of the robbers. Then he set off home by the path she had shown him. So the girl, before going, showed him the way home. So now the boy just left when the robbers went away, and the Lorna also went away. So this is not the ending of the story. What happened later on, if you want to see, we have to read the complete story. Hope you understand this lesson, and we will do exercise tomorrow, inshallah.